Hey guys, Bear here from TGS with another Minecraft Epic City live stream number 125, obviously continuing TGS City here. Currently running solo, just like Han himself. So we're going to see what goes down. I'm going to go ahead and hop into a party just in case people join. But as of right now, I figured I'll just showcase a few things I've been working on and we'll play an hour minimum. I mean, up to 2, I don't know exactly what we'll do. Somewhere in there. I think by 7:30 I'd like to hop off between 7:30ish. So we'll decide around 7 o'clock what we're going to do. But I figured why not just hold it anyway. I wasn't sure what I wanted to play. I wasn't sure if I should switch games because I didn't really have anybody interested in playing. But I figured why not just hop on anyway. We could work on some of the projects I'm working on solo. Again, just like Han himself. If you look right here, this is my newest building. This is going to be this might actually be a fun project to work on this session. It's going to be a lava wall building, and basically all the walls are going to be lava. So we're going to contain it within glass. The difference is just debating how to do the inside design. It's going to be glass on the outside wall, lava behind the glass, and then we'll probably want bedrock behind that. And I don't know if we should put glass on the inside as well. I was going to do the FBI building with no windows, so I figured why not just combine the lava and FBI building so we have 2 in 1. My plan is to actually dig all this out, so let's get to work. What I want to do is I want to have the lava come down the walls and actually go into under the floor. I don't think we're near the subway, so we don't have to worry about any relation to that. But yeah, I'm going to kind of hop around this session, show you guys some stuff I've been working on and so forth. If you guys missed it, this road's officially connected in. I'm not sure what we're going to do down there yet. I'm not touching it. The monorail's up and running. This new per building's up. Haven't found the purpose for it yet, but we'll come up with it. Igloo station. Tree that we built all days. Over here we have the 3 newest towers. They're kind of similar in type. Let's just kind of get a skyline going along this front. Right there is the Ultra Luxe, which will be like a luxury hotel. Next to it, we're based on Fallout New Vegas, just to point that out. Next to it is going to be Pegasus Lifestyle Management, GTA insurance company, and like delivery, I think, and all that stuff. No, it's Moore's Mutual is the delivery. Pegasus is like the vehicle delivery and stuff for high-end services. Then over here we're gonna have Pegassi Tower, which is the brand of like the Lamborghinis in that game. From there, I'm just kind of in a debate how to handle this. You see, it's kind of like it's a mess, to be honest. But there's got to be a way that we can intermingle all these different roads. It's like, do I work on the top down? Do I do this and that? Let's not hop into stuff, because I keep moving around and it's kind of annoying. This one I'm leaving for now because I'm going to need help digging out the basement and stuff like that, and then getting the appropriate height going then so we can work on the structure. It's going to be the Tri-Wizard Tower. It's going to be like a tournament. It's probably going to be one of the taller ones in the city, but made it extra wide. So I'm going to try and keep it under TGS Tower's height, is our hope. It's going to need a lot of work, though. A lot of subs will need to help in on that one to make it happen. This one I could probably do myself, like today. I wouldn't mind trying to connect some of these roads. It's just a little bit messy here because none of them are aligned. So like for instance, this one is probably going to have to be taken up there, and that's just going to have to be endpoint. We probably just connect it at 1 point though instead of 2. Or we can just leave them disconnected. Just make it a shaped hill as well. Shaped hill might be a better idea in this region. Just shape this hill out. We could probably have this road right there come all the way down too. If you're wondering why, I'm just thinking that because then we could have trees in the middle of the road here as well. Because it's kind of like a spread out region down here. Maybe we can consider putting in a building over there in that corner or something. I don't get too far ahead of myself. over here, as you can see under the bridge is bulldozed. I think I'm going to run like 5 blocks of grass, then a road, and then a bunch of homes along the waterfront. So we'll see how that turns out. It's just my thought. Also haven't figured out how we're going to connect this road. Because the bridge, there's like no easy way to connect down to there. So that's going to be another thing to figure out. Now, how wide is this? Definitely not wide enough for a road, unfortunately. Otherwise, that could have been a possibility. I'd have to do some building modifications, but other than that, it would work. Out here, I started my new. It's kind of like it's gonna be like an Amazon type place where it's just gonna have like tracks and storage and carts moving around and stuff at all times. You'll have like 2 stories with like a walking path through it. Down the middle or something, have carts like going over you, under you, all this stuff. Figure I might make it 3 stories. I'm kind of in a debate right now what to do. So I feel like 2 stories might not be enough in the allotted space. I wanted it to be a lot bigger than this, I'm not gonna lie. The only reason I'm accommodating it is because it just seems like a decent spot. So this is gonna be, I've actually made the decision. We're gonna put possibly the Washington Monument dead center in the middle of this. And then on top of that, we're going to try and make like a mini Lincoln Memorial down on this end or something. And then have like the big open pond and crap. And all that stuff. I figure that'd be really cool. Stonehengd is not much to see, but we'll fly out there real quick. I thought about building a monorail to there, but it's a little bit complicated. And we don't have a station here to bring it in. We could possibly modify this building right here. Like take everything out of this upper floor and then stick the monorail in there, but I don't think it's worth it. It's connected via road, so we don't have to worry about it as much. This little city is separate from TGS City, and it's almost complete. How's it almost complete? Because only a few more people have to finish up some stuff. Beastly Bonsai's Club needs to be finished. Super Smash's Arby's. And I believe Captain's House. And I think once those are done, this city will be officially closed for any new construction. Now I'm going to go ahead and fly up to Phoenix's Ashes real quick, see what's going on up there. Going to build a speakeasy and finish in the walls. I think we just head this way following past 2 villages north. And I believe it's out in this land somewhere. There's the second village. It's pretty far up here. It took us a while to find the spot. We just went venturing all crazy. We found these awesome villages though up here. Look at them all. One day we'll come up here and we'll properly road them. And get them some stairs and make them fully accessible by foot. I think it's down this path right here. Yep. Here it is. This town's mostly complete. You got Oni's house over here that needs to be finished when he's done. That building's good. Like J Smoke's random house of delirium. Not sure what's going on in there though. I'll ask him next time he joins what this is supposed to be. It's like just like a lounge. Where's that ladder go? Just so you can come up top here. In here you got the mini TGS tower up here of Phoenix's Ashes. I have a fireplace, so I have a ventilation system going out the roof. What I'm thinking is we'll fill in these walls. The speakeasy is probably going to go in one of these walls, and you know, once this is done, that's pretty much all there will be left other than the house one of our sub has to finish. Then we'll shut this village down. I don't see anything else we should be doing here. I don't think we should I think this is all done. Yeah, there's obviously room to expand, but we should leave it very natural. So I think it's mostly in the dome in that one house, and we're done here. That's all we're gonna do in this little town. Next we go, just gonna head back down this way. Eventually we'll find where we're going again. Now we're gonna head to Hidden Valley and take a look real quick. I'm just flying around observing what's going on, see what I want to work on. I think Phoenix's Ashes, I'd like to have Schmag and a few subs up there to finish that one up, because we can probably close it out. Especially if the sub who can finish his house is there. Same with Serengeti, if we're ever going to go there. Well, after that one, we'll probably just let the subs join and do it as they go. We don't have any work to do there, but up there we have plenty of work we can tackle to finish it out. See, I'm back here. There's TGS City suburbs, and that's how close Serengeti Plains is. But it's separated by like this ridiculous wall. We're going to Hidden Valley. These places are really far from each other. I think I want to do the furthest one out, and I'm just going to do it, some random direction. I might go out past the amusement park, like really, really far away, across like the ocean there, and do like a little coastal town or something. I don't know why I'm flying around the hole. I was looking at it, I was like, oh, what? And I realized we're at the country club. That's how close a country club is to Hidden Valley. Over here's Hidden Valley. TGS's mini TGS H3 Tower. We got what you might call the LA Lakers hub. I think I'm going to call it Little Jacobs in a reference to Little Jacob from GTA. I don't know if I didn't finish the roof or if somebody... Man. Figure Schmag would do that. I don't want to point complete finger, but because I flooded his balcony over there and he was all angry about it. Like, I'm pretty sure he probably TNT'd my roof, which is not the end of the world. Find it quite funny. The only annoying part is having to fix it, but it's like a quick fix. It's not like he took down the whole tower. And actually, that could have been a TNT from this work. So I don't know if I should point the finger at him revenging, or if it was the river. We weren't here to see, so I guess I won't point complete finger. So sorry, Schmag. But we sometimes mess with each other in these games, not in a like hardcore way. It's not like not like I would go blow up his entire house. That'd be so messed up. But like flooding his balcony for fun without destroying the plants below. That wasn't my intention that day. I just wanted to mess with him so he wouldn't see this water chilling up on the balcony of his building. But then apparently it leaked through the slabs and ruined what he worked on below. Seems like nothing else was murdered by the TNT though over here, which is good. Here's the rest of Hidden Valley. I plan to build a big house here. It's just a small town. A lot of big houses. There's going to be a bunker over there. There's apparently a village right back there. Where the country club goes right through. I want to go back into the city. If you guys like the city, please drop a like and a sub, guys. Help us out. That's how we grow. So, would really appreciate your support. For now, I'm going to go ahead and tackle a few things. Thinking this building should get black stained glass. This one should get something, I don't know, absolutely yet. Trying to think, was there like mini buildings I was working on? Go back to the headquarters. I'm gonna call it AZEB. I think for the place. Why? Because my inspiration for that facility is Amazon and eBay. All of them were so Amazon based. I've done a lot of eBay in my day. And I wasn't paid to say this or anything, but I've been doing eBay since before you're supposed to be allowed to do eBay, so. Selling stuff, buying stuff. I think I've had my current account for like 8 years with hundreds of feedback. I will say I've received like 2 negatives over all this time. Alright, only 2 negative feedback. One, I sold a new shirt with tags to someone out of the country. They received it, complained that there was like a piece of fuzz on it or something, and thought it was used because of that, even though it was brand new. Not much I could do about that. Obviously I was annoyed because I had the shirt brand new, no lie. Was never used, never worn. Forget if I got it as a gift or I bought it and I didn't want it. But it was brand new. And then the other one was for, yeah, I made a sale. I put an item online and I said, you know, you can't, it doesn't go to this country or this country, only these certain countries can do it. Because I was wanted to be protected properly through Amazon. I mean through eBay's, you know, protection services. If something goes wrong. And then someone from a country that it's not allowed to be sold to buys it. Which is Amazon's fault. I mean eBay's fault, I keep mixing them up. For allowing them to buy it in the first place, and then they're just like, we think you should keep the feedback because you responded to it. It's like, what are you talking about? It's like, I don't even think you know what you're saying. Probably just reading a script. So how deep does this need to be? It's a bigger project than I wanted to work on alone, but we can at least get some of the basis going. We need at least 1 deep for the lava to reach in. 2 deep to give us some space. I think I'm gonna do 4 deep. Is that where I want it? I think that's where we're gonna get it to. It's gonna need a lot of work to get it done, but should be pretty sweet once it's done. Just flying around, seeing what I can do. Don't wanna mess with TNT too much, but we can go ahead and use some TNT real quick. Possibly do that road extension. Just looking for little simple projects. So not only do I do just thinking about it and getting a bunch of help for it, I do the little work here and there. As in the little things, take care of this, for instance. But we have an awesome set of subs who always help out, so it's awesome. I don't think it'll fly that far enough to hit the building, but I want to see what happens. Ooh. Wow. That's all it hit. For real. Oh, they hit my tree? I guess not. Send them flying that way. Alright. Alright, let's do another TNT run. It's risky. That was amazing. So I connected that side. We're probably going to get rid of half of this hill anyway. Why? Because it's going to have to be shaped to match the area. This is a little bit risky, this much TNT, but F it. I'll fix whatever I damage. Doesn't seem like it really hit anything detrimental. Seems like it worked pretty nicely. Everything to this height right here. And then we'll be able to just plop it right in. Then I'll probably do the tree work and the hill work at this point. I think for this, I think I want subs to work on buildings next time we do this. I might get the subway done at some point, but we worked on it so much, I think we just need a break from it before we go in to do the tracks and testing and making everything happen and measuring. And we don't have all the stations in yet. The inside track, like closest to the exits, will be stopping at every station, and then you just push forward to hop on the next speed track to go again. Then I figured for the middle lanes, they can be high speed, like max speed. The other ones will be like a cruising speed. Or I don't know if they just have them both max speed between, but one of them stops, one doesn't. So I'm pretty sure even at max speed we could stop it reasonably within the stopping space. This road's almost in. Wasn't that hard. Final run, then we're gonna go ahead and clear out that center right here. How wide is it? It's only 4 wide. We do the 4 wide. We have some epic big trees. Just nothing worthy of like actually building in here. I think just a bunch of trees might be the answer. Like a bunch of dark oaks. They'll be huge. They'll fill in the space. They'll fit in with the area. We have a lot of dark oak trees over here already, so it'll match. It's a long ass strip of dark oaks. Then on the hill, we'll probably look at what we did prior and literally just align it and match it and wrap it around the side. Just do the same tree placements and all. Alright, let's get the grass blocks. We got at least 50 minutes more of stream time. Up till 80, depending how I feel. I got some stuff I gotta take care of tonight, so I was hoping to end by 7:30 max. So it won't be a full 2 hour regardless. Schedule for the week though will be out for anyone who watches this. Which I think it's gonna be pretty quiet since it seems like a lot of people who normally would be here busy. But Minecraft will be this week, probably Wednesday and Sunday I'm thinking. So be sure to check it out, guys. I almost feel like I could put a building here in this corner. At the same time, I'm like, I feel like it's too vacant. Like, if I just put a hill there, over here there's buildings along the whole side. But this side's way bigger. Maybe put like a mini tower here or something in the corner. Worry about that later. One step at a time. Here for dark oak and bone meal. How wide do they usually... I'm trying to figure that out. If we could figure out where the middle is, that'd be nice, but that's going to be difficult. I'm counting as 1, 2, space, 1, 2. So like leaves, 1, 2, space, leaves, 1, 2, next tree. We gotta be fin close. I'm just gonna do that. Plop it right in the middle. It's odd numbered. So I think the true center would be right there. I guess there is no true center. Let's just grow these and then we'll decide what to do. Is it wide enough for a road to cut through? Nope. You could put in a little fountain or something. That'll probably do the trick. And I'm thinking about putting in some light poles. So it seems like right here. So there goes. Let's see. Bamboosh. Now let's go around real quick and do this. What I do is I scroll right, and every time I hit a blank, I lay it down. And if it ends up like this, keep going. I'm gonna head down the other side. I'm gonna put these on both sides. Same spot would be over here and here. Bamboosh. And it's nighttime right now, so you get a good look. It looks pretty nice. I think it works. It adds another connection in the city. I'm thinking about building this down though, like we did over there. I want that area up here to be highly, highly accessible. So we can't slack on that. Be nice if it was daytime though. Now we can see. Do. Oh. Just gonna start tackling all this because we're gonna need to anyway. It's been a pretty quiet stream. I think today's streams overall have been pretty quiet. See if I can bring this all the way down and then we'll go from there. Should be able to. Shouldn't be a problem to connect it to. We've already done it many times. We gotta push this all the way back, so I'm just taking care of it. So we get this in, then I'm gonna start shaping the hill to the left of it, one thing at a time. We're gonna do this little hill next, though. Maybe a hill or a mini tower. We'll decide once we get this road in. Just, I don't even think it aligns with anything, but it comes right down like on the fountain, which is pretty cool. I was saying how the road would have been cool in that spot. It's an easy connector. Do. Alrighty, let's knock this out. No, we damaged the already built road. I get fired. People don't see, as you see this beautiful city, but it's not all like perfected. Like all the spots that aren't in view, most of them are disaster. Like under here, who gives a crap what it looks like? Because nobody's ever gonna see it. So I'll be surprised if someone out there like perfects it. Bamboosh. I feel like this is a little bit vacant. I think we need a building here. Something that connects both floors. Oh, we can make this Moore's Mutual. That'd be a funny one. See, like they have a logo for Moore's Mutual. It's like an hourglass. Yeah, it's like an hourglass, it's like red and black. We could do like a red and black mixed building here, I think. We can get away with that, because I don't think we've done that in this region. We have bedrock in use over there, so maybe we'll use the other black color and build Moore's Mutual over here. I was going to do Bear Tower. I'm starting to think that's just not, I don't think it's worth it. I'd rather have fun and delete that and put Moore's Mutual in. Like, it sounds so much cooler in an addition to the city. Be some like small. We'll need design, obviously. We need some inspiration. We don't have a lot of space, but I think we'll mess with the edges of the building to try and give it a the look I'm looking for. Something non-typical. No more straight up and down. I'm not looking for that here. Moore's Mutual is gonna get something a little bit different. Small but different. It's not going to be anywhere in comparison to those sizes. I do want it taller than, or around as tall as that, light, maybe. Like for Pegasi Tower, we could have a bunch of tall floors and then do a special where a certain amount of subs get in, and everyone gets their own floor. And what they gotta do is like design a car using Minecraft blocks. Like each floor has a different vehicle on it. It'll be like designed by this person. You like name it and be like Pegasi something concept. And for Moore's Mutual, just make it like hardcore, like Cafeteria, shit ton of cubicle space, an office, meeting room. Maybe have like a graveyard for all the claimed vehicles. Have like a lawsuits floor where we have a bunch of names of people from GTA on the walls, like lawsuits. What would be cool? We fill in these walls, and we can use them as natural walls inside the tower. Possibly. On the lower level. Let's get this situated. You can use this as wall. Possibly you can just put like glass on the wall. Clear glass so you can see out. Just see the brick from the stairs. Alright, Moore's Mutual's lot right here. Fill in this back wall too. I don't know if it'll be, I might leave it visible through glass so you can see you're like down in the wall. It's not going to be that big of a building, so I got to be really careful about how I design the shape. I had an idea, but I'm starting to think we don't have enough space to warrant doing that shape. Just bear with me a moment. Just doing some brainstorming. So, thinking we'll use red brick and black wool maybe. Or red wool and black wool. Something along these lines. Let me just do a little bit more brainstorming here. I'm just trying to think, you know, what can fit in this space, using some pictures online for some inspiration of what this could possibly be. You could possibly make it tapered, where like each floor comes in one block or something. I feel like we just have to utilize all this space. Bear with me. So how does this look anyway in combo with this? Looks like crap. Alright, well, I think we're just gonna do a bedrock. I was trying to avoid it, but it looks so much better. So maybe what we do is we do the outer shell like this. Should have actually been a floor down. And our plan is to figure out how tall it needs to be to accommodate the next one up. So let's see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 roof. Just an idea. I don't think I want to make it that tall. I think I'm going to go a little bit smaller than I was thinking. If I put it too tall, it's going to overwhelm the building, the tree behind it. And on top of that, I just don't think it looks that great that way. I'm actually building the this inside the frame. This is actually just going to be gaps. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that works pretty nicely. Then every 6 block we wrap around. So one, make it daytime. This is really nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Should be the wrap around here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we went too high up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's hard to count on that damn red block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yo, come on. Of course I knocked it off. Moores Mutual. Our city's so luxurious. We got Moores Mutual's best coverage ever. They just replace it no matter what happened to it. It could be blown up by a tank. You could be out on like bank robbery spree. They'll replace your car. It's pretty good insurance coverage. TGSC PD doesn't condone those practices though, so be aware. Violators are usually beheaded in this city. What I want to do is I want to get this going. And then what we'll do is we'll inspect on height based on what we think should happen. I'm just not feeling making it overly tall. I feel like one, that might ruin how the vibe of the building, and two, it'll ruin the vibe of seeing that tree in the background. Even though it's not Christmas at all times of year, we built that tree during the holiday special. So we gotta respect it in some ways. Not all. No. It's not going anywhere, it's permanent. We're not gonna build another one, so we don't have to worry about that. We'll just look at it next year and be like, woohoo. I almost feel like a fourth floor is necessary. Feel bad overwhelming the tree. But at the same time, it's not like necessary to see it. It's like from ground level, it's already like not visible. I think I'm gonna make it a 5-story building, and we're not gonna put the outline on the top floor. I think that's the route I'm gonna go, guys. Why? Because, I mean, at this point, it doesn't really matter. I think it's good. I think this height, though, is like perfect for what I'm looking for. We don't need to make it massive. Forest Mutual needs its base, so. It's not too shabby, now it just needs a dramatic roof. I think we start with this. Oh man. No! Seems like that'll be the center, but that's just a guess. We'll make some cool antenna up there. A dark oak or something. Then what we can do is we can go ahead and use like a dark glass up here. Been doing a lot of corner glowstone buildings lately. I think that's what we're gonna do here again. Because it just works out nicely that way, because you just tuck it in the corners. You don't gotta worry about putting it in the floor and ceiling every time. Oh. So I wonder what people are gonna think about this when they see it, because this stream's been pretty quiet, and I know a lot of subs have been extremely active in building the city. The feedback will definitely be appreciated. Thinking about adding more bedrock. And why? Because possibly run it up and down like right here. Thinking to move it on the sides. I think on the front we can just leave it open ended. But on the sides it'd be perfect. I think we should line it on the inside with this too, to make it even more drastic. Then from the outside it's really going to shine. The color combo. Plus the view is pretty nice from this building. Let me look at that. You ever see pretty much all the way down by the hospital and stadium. We got 15 minutes, min up to 45. I'm not sure what I want to do yet. I know we gotta get some stuff done. Dude. Just go straight up and down. These, and then we'll go up and patch it up. Not sure I'm gonna install panes or full out. They'll probably look better. I think it's a black pane type of building with some dark oak doors. I think we only need one door in the middle as well. So if we put it like right there. What I think I'll do is I'll just run clear glass along those walls. I wish they treated these like blocks. I think we have 2 more floors above this to go. I'll just get the front of the building done. Maybe the sides, since the sides. The city is going to continue to expand, guys, so don't be surprised. More buildings up in this. Quite a list of stuff I want to fit in. And we have a lot of land, including back in there, that I'm probably going to use. We already have a few quote-unquote TGS city parks, national parks, whatever you want. I put that back. If you're watching live, thank you for doing so. We're having some connection issues. It's still live, but only got like 11 minutes to 40 minutes left in time. I'm not sure what I want to do yet. Haven't decided. So far, this building's turning out looking awesome, so it's been my focus for right now. Filling in these should be pretty straightforward. Make sure we're getting a top window because I feel like it's getting cut off. But well, now that there's a space, the gap, we don't have to worry about the windows being against the wall. So we can put them in, and you look out, and you just see it like that. Seems like the stream fixed now that I did the reset on the connection. So again, sorry about that problem. Going to be using black stained glass on this building as well, so I figure let's come over here and get an idea of what we're looking for door-wise. So we just do 2 doorways like that. Just contain it to these sides. I think I'm doing glass all the way up in this building, to be totally honest. So I don't know if it's worth doing panes at all. It might be worth just running glass blocks up and down for this tower. We'll figure it out when the time comes. Go back to what I'm working on right now, which is this brand new tower right here. Get some dark oak out for them floors. How do we get glow? Not good glow. Well, we'll keep that as the elevator. Problem solved. We need one corner for the elevator anyway. I like to do the back right. That's what I go to naturally in choice for that. See something. Would iron look good here? How would iron look? Check the corner. Nah. Let's keep it. It's a lot easier if we just do it this way instead of shaping it as we go. If you're watching live, post in chat for a shout out and general discussion. If your first time here, we have a massive city all built from scratch. Gave kind of a mini tour of what we built so far at the beginning of the video, so you can just check out the first like 10-15 minutes. We have this city, which is called TGS City, based on the Gamer Society, which is our channel, obviously. Then we have TGS City Suburbs, which is like the suburbs right outside the city. And then to top it off, we have quite a few towns that are completely unrelated that we just came up with for fun. We got Stonehengd Plains, which is kind of like a town in the plains, very small. It's already almost complete. It's like maybe the size of like this from over there by the end of that tree line to like where we're at. It's really maybe a little bit further back, but it's a pretty small town. We have Phoenix's Ashes, which is way smaller than that. You probably could fit Phoenix's Ashes inside, you know, like 4 of these buildings I'm looking at right here, that frame that's going up. Make 4 of those all next to each other, and that would be the size of that town. And then we started Hidden Valley, which is the newest town. You can see that in the previous stream. So I haven't put it in the back side yet because it's a pain to do all these windows, but this is the new tower. I think it turned out pretty nice. I like it. I try to change up the styling. So we have this tower here, which is going to be Moore's Mutual Insurance. For those of you who play GTA, Moore's Mutual protects your vehicles. Over here's Pegassi Tower, which in GTA is one of the, like basically the fake Lamborghini manufacturer. Their logo is white and yellow, so hence gold and quartz. Moore's Mutual's logo is actually, one of their scheme is black and red, so I went with that. This is for Pegasus Lifestyle Management, hence I went with the diamond. It's going to represent Pegasus. They supply you with high-end vehicles. This will be Ultra Lukes based on Fallout New Vegas Hotel. This is TGS Trade Tower, or TGS Trade Center. It's going to be like just a big stock market type building. There's our TGS Tower. There's a lot going on here. This downtown is pretty developed. There's not much else I can do down here. We're going to develop that down there, that waterfront. I'm thinking a bunch of townhomes kind of like that. But a little bit different shape with balconies and stuff. Every single townhouse will be just like that, but they'll have rear balconies and all this stuff to make it look a little bit more waterfront friendly. Don't want to touch the country club hill, but I have considered what to do moving out further. The skyline used to just be this over here before this even brown building was here. Now it's just epic. And it's expanding on a continual basis. Out there, we'll have a giant creeper statue on that island, which will be cool. I take a screenshot of this. It's continually being developed all crazy. It's awesome. Gotta remember each step. I remember I took a screenshot and it was just empty land and I just flattened it, which took me like 6 hours of real life time just to get it flat. Putting in that Central Park was like the most time consuming beginning of the city ever. I literally dug all this land out, which looked like that, if you guys believe it or not. All the land was like this right here. At least 6 blocks tall, where these buildings now stand at the waterfront. So it was grass blocks up to like up here. And I flattened it all with TNT and just tedious work. I started shaping the roads. Once I was like, oh, I got these roads in, I started modding it. And believe it or not, on live stream, we actually took down a mountain. There was a mountain back here that was, say, let me fly. I'm just getting somewhere right around here. There was a legit mountain right here, this tall, going from like all the way over there to like all the way over here. And we TNT'd the entire thing. I don't remember what stream it was, but it was absolutely ridiculous. It was the most TNT we've ever placed, and the explosion was so laggy that it just looked like it was being erased with just like Thanos snapped his damn fingers and the block started vanishing. It was ridiculous. You couldn't even see the explosions. It was so laggy. I don't really want to start filling in Moore's Mutual Tower yet. I'm just getting the frame up. Maybe let's do them windows. They piss me off because they're so annoying to do, but I guess I shouldn't say they piss me off, but they're just annoying. You get the idea. Because the panes, you have to place them, specifically this way or another. It's not going to work properly. It's like, if you're off by like a centimeter, the game's like, we're going to place a completely different tangent than you thought you were placing it. I don't know if to try doing this or just go back to doing floor by floor, but alright, let's just do it floor by floor. There's only 4 stories on this side, and we're almost on 1, so even though it annoys me a little bit because of how, like, what I wish is you can aim right here and click place, and it would place it as if there's a block. You see how when you like, it makes like a block shape? I really wish it acted as a block and not a pane. So you could just, be like right here and it'll still place it on top. You don't have to be so specific. Because on an Xbox controller, it's kind of annoying. I'm sure on a PC, it's a little bit less of a haggle. Hassle. Ain't no haggle, what the heck? We be haggling in them glass panes. It cost me about $3.50. Damn Loch Ness Monster charged me for those. Windows done. Our newest edition is complete. It is a beautiful yacht. I think it's time to get out TNT. It's only been an hour 17. Let's go for an hour and a half on the timer, I guess. Let's do this new road extension and then I'll decide what we're doing from there. There's a few ways to go about it. I'm just not sure which way I want to go yet with it. So there's a decent amount of space here, so like we can have it come down and then have more space on the ground level. We can kind of match it how this is going up, like it goes one back at every one of these, except once you turn the corner, I think it changes. It's like 3 or something too. I mean, we can start putting the grass as well. It might help out a little bit with what we're looking to do here. I don't think I want a building here, even though it's such a great spot for a building, to be honest. Let's do like 3 at a time because we don't want to hit anything. See how 3 contains. 3 contained itself pretty well. Just like a question of like, how's this gonna look? There's a lot of space over here. There's a lot more space than I wanted there to be. Like for example, if you head over here, this is a little bit spaced out right here in this sector. And that Central Park spaces it out. But look how the other buildings are like stacked. There's blocks and they're stacked. This was supposed to be a tiny bit more spread out here, but look how much gap there is right there. And if I leave that open, I feel like it doesn't look right. So I think we might need to put something in here. Do I know what I'm going to put yet? Absolutely not. I think something might need to go in this spot to add some taste to it. But I think I do still want to install this, so it'll limit the space. Maybe I'll put like a tower there, and then you can run, you know, forest along this hill or something behind it. Something like that. I think it'll be a wide building, not as tall. So let's see. Let me see something. Do they all just go down like this, or does it extend? Now every single side just goes down where it is. We'll worry about the space at the bottom. That just completely eliminates the worry for that. Once I'm done this road, I think I'll call it a stream. Let's do this road, and I'm not in the mood to build another building right now. Just not, guys, at all. I think I'm gonna go plan my dinner after this. Start taking care of some business. Taking care of business every day. I feel like that's awesome though, because like I was thinking about putting something raised up here, but we can have a nice, we can tuck another building over here and then have the hill right there, just like we did there. We might even tuck another 2 buildings back here, or a park. I don't know what we'll do yet. And we even have room to consider. Yeah, look at that. That's plenty of space to build a building. Plenty. The tree will be right at the top of the hill, but that's fine. So everything we build that's not a skyscraper in the major cities is prone to being covered up. Even some stuff I've considered, if we should consider demo work, in the sense of something I built that I may like, but not enough to keep it around to prevent me from expanding more in the way I'm looking to. And I might expand the city a little bit more out in some of the directions, like the snowlands. We could continually expand it out. Another bridge or 2 out. Obviously spread it out more and more as we go until we're done. Just like pointing it out, like there's all this land here, there's all that land there, there's all that land up there. we can continue the city down along towards the jungle, which we might. A lot of crazy options. Being a city, though, and not being Boston, I want to make everything as easily accessible as possible. Tons of roads, tons of options. I want a grid, like a true box grid, or as close to it as I can get in the city, at least, with the way it's designed thus far. We're right over the subway, apparently. Excuse my sniffle. Cover that up. Major shout out to J Smoke, Captain Surge, OP7V, BC Bonsai, all the people that helped me build that subway. I think was it no, there's Flano Cyanophyter. I think he gets his prize from that Minecraft tournament on Monday. He picked Left 4 Dead, which was like a used copy we obtained. But we always, even if we have a used copy and it doesn't come in the original case, everything's always working. When we give out stuff in tournaments, I don't give away broken games. Like, that would just be terrible. I ain't trying to be an a-hole. We've done like $5 cards. I don't know if you guys rather have that again. You can let me know what you think. You can always go back to the $5 Xbox cards and stuff along those lines. Finally, $5 games we can get codes for and sell, give you a code instead of an actual disc. Just a disc allows us to make some unique TGS editions per se. They're not legit, but comes signed. It comes with something thrown in there to related to our playthrough. I think that's a really good spot for a building. So. Shout out to that door smasher. What is up? Welcome to the stream. Not the first one here, but first one in chat for sure. It's been really quiet today on these streams, surprisingly. Sunday, usually I get a little bit more views than the typical day, because the weekdays, nobody's around when I'm streaming, usually. But, thanks for stopping in. What's going on? I'm just, honestly not holding a full 2 hours. I'm going to be ending it within 20 minutes max, probably. So I'm going to go eat some dinner and take it easy peasy. Been getting a lot of work done in the city, running solo today, like Han himself. I had people interested, unfortunately. Seems like everybody who was joining their plans changed, surprisingly. But usually they're pretty regular people, so I don't think they just... it's not like one of those no-show birthday celebrations. It's once in a blue moon. Usually 90% of the time everyone joins. There's always that 10% outlier. This is one of those rare weekends that this happens. And I also changed the time on everyone, so it's probably also my fault. So sorry about that. I started late with the streams today. And if you ever get live, you know, you can definitely join our streams when they're open to subs. I don't know if you can. If you don't have live, can you still look at clubs? If so, you could add me on Xbox. I think even if you don't have live, you can still add me. I don't know if you can join my games or anything, but you could still add me and all that cool stuff. And I can try and invite you to our clubs, the Gamer Society Fan Club, which is a TGS post-only club, and then we have our screenshot club where, you know, all of our subs can come post their screenshots from any games they're playing. So it's pretty cool deal. Right now I'm just making space for our next skyscraper expansion. I've yet to decide what I want to put here. But what the heck? Something's gonna go in here at some point. I just built this building right here in the last like 30 minutes. Moore's Mutual Insurance from GTA. Right here, looking at this, I think it needs to be between the height of that and the height of that. It needs to be up like with a roof like somewhere up like right here or something. Because what I'm trying to do is not have it as spaced out. I wanted to make it like a New York City, Miami, Chicago. It's on its way there in the sense of over here, but once you cross over here, you can see it's so spaced out. We're missing gaps there, gaps there. That looks like a gap because it's a one-story building. Yeah, this looks like a gap because there's a park. That looks like a gap. We need something there. Or maybe we do a tiered where here in this spot we have something like another floor or two taller than that. Then we do in the spot back here is we make even bigger building that's another floor or two taller than this one, and then they're like tiered, you know. You have this one the lowest, and you have one like 2 stories tall right here, and then you can see that one peeking over the top, another story or two above this one. There's a bunch of ideas I have for this to make up for all the trees. We're also going to expand the city back into here. I'm probably going to put buildings on these corners. At this point, I might just run this tree concept all the way down to the end. Roger that. Now I remember you. You guessing you changed your YouTube name. I don't remember the correlation, but I definitely remember the gamer tag, man. It's been a while, I think, since I've seen you in chat, so appreciate it. I'm not sure if it was a few weeks ago, or someone had a really similar name. I think this tower is going to get full glass blocks. I think I'm going to play till 7:30 and then we're going to cut it, guys. So I'll just mess around. What I'm doing here is I'm putting this in so when subs come in on Wednesday, I think we're going to hold this Wednesday, Sunday this upcoming week again. Maybe Sunday earlier time, depending what time people can make. But maybe 5 p.m. Sunday, 2:30 if people can't make 5, and then we'll hold this on Wednesday at like 1:30, 2:30, somewhere in there. I haven't officially decided how I'm going to work it out yet, but I got to figure this out. Especially since I'm trying to start my new part-time venture this week, aka my part-time job I got rolling in. But yeah, like I said, Wednesday and Sunday this upcoming week, I'm sure subs will join. And usually what we do is we do like an hour to an hour and a half of subs literally just come in because they're awesome and they help us work on the city. They'll help us put windows on these buildings. They'll help us put in the floors. They'll help us dig, flatten the land, put in some streets. Anything we need, subs are awesome and they do it without even hesitation. It's absolutely awesome. So without our subs, the city would not exist, like, period. That should be like one of our main quotes that go in the city on like a sign or something. Because without you guys, the city would have never happened. I mean, maybe it would have been like 1/5 of what it is at most. And I'd probably still have half the windows on the buildings at that point as well. The subway wouldn't probably exist. There's just a lot that wouldn't exist without subs. So we totally appreciate it, guys. I don't know if these... Yeah, it works. Figure put that in and let the subs handle the rest, because they'll see what we gotta do. Now for this building, I gotta pick a color. I'm gonna go back to panes for this one. So it's gold and white. What would go? We can check plain, we can check white, we can check black stained. I don't think it's worth checking yellow, but we can try. So clear would look like this. White would look like this. Black stain would look like that. Yellow would look like that. Honestly, I'm thinking the white or the clear. I didn't do any white stained glass windows around here, did I? Nah. I think white stained glass windows might be what should be used on this building. Let's do one wall. We can always change it in the future. I was thinking like maybe we should have different color glass, like put black stained glass on these edges and then do white in the middles. But I have to replace it all. Wait, nah, that won't look good at all, so never mind. Let's just do white. I'm gonna go ahead and do this entire side. We got 10 minutes left in plan for this. Shout out to Peter, what is up? And yeah, I enjoy Xbox. And dang, Drift King. I remember even more now. But I stream Minecraft every week, man, like twice a week. So if you don't see it, definitely keep an eye for it. You can see our full schedule at thegamersociety.com though. So if you're like unsure when our streams are, you can see exactly the times and dates on that schedule. Forgot to do the door. Oh well, we'll do that after we do all the windows on this wall. I'm doing this now because I think Wednesday I'm gonna ask whoever subs join that stream for like the first half of it. When they ask for what they're gonna help out with, I think it'll be the windows on these buildings. And then if we can get all the windows done on all these towers, then I'll have people help out with the floors. Then we'll get all the floors in. And we'll go from there. I don't really get into the Xbox versus PS4 thing because I never owned or played a PS4 personally, but I'm an Xbox fan and I'm sticking with Xbox no matter what. I do want a PlayStation 4. Why? Because I want to play Spider-Man, The Last of Us, stuff like that. PlayStation exclusives. Same with Nintendo. The only reason I would ever get it is for the exclusives. But I did try Pokemon on I was considering getting a Switch. I was like, we were going to pull the trigger, I think, by the end of April and like order one. And then I played Pokemon, which was one of the games I really wanted to play on it. And it was like playing Pokemon Go on your damn phone with like how you catch them and stuff. And the second that's how it worked, I just was out. It like left my my priorities. Whoa, I didn't mean to do that. We'll just leave that as is. I didn't mean to go that far with the windows. From the windows to the wall, to the wall. Let's see. Maybe try a bunch of different doors here. Definitely not. Definitely not. thing in these. Problem is we put those here, but we can easily pull one of these. That's an easy replacement. We don't have to question that. So there you have it. That's what that building's going to look like. Now what that building's going to look like. They look a lot better now that they're not just blocks, frames, you know. And answer Peter, unfortunately this is not open to anybody. We have extremely, you know, I'm not trying to be an a-hole or anything. We have extremely strict rules on how we, how people join our streams and stuff. Something that we decided on over time. It didn't happen in like 5 seconds. After allowing subs to join for, you know, quite a while, we realized that we had to do it a new way because it just didn't work out. So one, we usually don't accept joins via YouTube unless we disclose that at the beginning of the stream. But two, we always do all of our joining via our club. If you go on Xbox and you go into the clubs, look up the Gamer Society Fan Club. We have like 150, no, we have like 250 people or some crap. It's pretty far up there. And in there's something called the Looking for Group section. And what you do is you check the Looking for Group section every week, maybe by Monday at like noon Eastern US time, and we should have the Looking for Group post up for the entire week, Monday through Sunday. So like this upcoming week, games open to subs will be Red Dead Redemption 2 on Monday. Just thinking for you guys, Division 2 on Tuesday, Minecraft and Division on Wednesday, PUBG on Thursday, probably Battlefield 5 Battle Royale and Minecraft on Sunday. So like, just an idea of what's going to be open to subs. I can give you my gamer tag, but you're not going to be able to get in. I was going to get the Project Scorpio Xbox and then I didn't because it was just so much money. I missed the pre-order. I probably would have bought it if I got the pre-order, but they didn't have any more pre-orders, so then I was like, alright, I'll wait till it's out. And then once it came out, I saw it for sale again. Someone had them in stock and like didn't sell them or some crap, and I went to order them and then they were sold out, so I didn't get them. And then I checked again like a week later and then they were like an extra like $200 on like eBay, and I was just like, nah, I'm good. Totally not worth it. That was that. End of story. That was my Project Scorpio experience. But if they come out with a new Xbox, would I consider upgrading? Maybe. I currently run the Gears of War 4 Limited Edition Xbox One S. It's a pretty cool console. I'm like, I don't want to part with it, you know. Like, I would love a new Xbox. I'd love to get a Scorpio or whatever they're gonna do next. The X Scorpio 2, whatever the hell they're doing. At the same time, I'd have to try and keep this console. My girlfriend doesn't play Xbox enough to warrant her taking ownership of this. I know she won't buy it off of me. At least probably. But I don't want her to buy it off of me because it's a collectible console, so it's like, I can keep it in TGS, but TGS, you know, we might have had enough donations to buy a cheap indie game on Xbox at this point, but we ain't affording no Xbox at this current time, so. I mean, actually, if I don't want to give too much away of our stuff, but we could probably afford around 3 Xbox games a year on our YouTube funds. 3 to 4 Xbox games a year at the current ratio. So that pretty much will cover like me buying Borderlands, Call of Duty, and like 2 other games this upcoming fall, which is absolutely amazing. But hoping to get it up. I need a new computer. I want to get a new Xbox. I want to try and get a PS4, like a used one, to rep some stuff like Spider-Man on the channel. I want to refurbish some of my old consoles that I have that are just chilling here in boxes waiting to be used. Like my SNES that was boxed for like 20 years. Still works, by the way. Half the games don't work, but other than that, it does still work. There was Xbox Original, there was Xbox Elite, there was Xbox One S, there was Xbox Project Scorpio, there was Xbox One X, So Project Scorpio is technically its own thing. I don't know. So there's a lot more Xboxes than just Project Scorpio, man. There's like 5 variations, and there's more coming. Project Scorpio, for me, the first time I heard about it was when they were coming out with the Xbox One X, and like that was like the pre-order, like special edition. We're gonna end in 2 minutes, guys. I don't even know what I'm working on. This might be the most pointless stuff I'm doing. I have to do it even if we're putting in trees here, because what I would do is shape this to follow, like it would be grass hill shaped in the same way as that pathway. But freed up some space. It's definitely going to be usable. So we should be able to build some cool stuff in here. But I think I'm going to call it, guys. I mean, when I play Minecraft, I could continue playing and playing and playing and playing. Why? Because you can always find stuff to do. But I think it's best for me to hop off and go plan my dinner, go take it easy. I got some stuff to do. This will if I go now, I can probably try and get the schedule out for you guys by lunchtime tomorrow. So I think that's a good idea. For those of you who stayed, Rage 2, Red Dead Redemption 2 tomorrow. I'm thinking Rage 2, Division 2 on Tuesday. Minecraft Division 2 on Wednesday. Rage 2 Division 2 and PUBG at night on Thursday. Rage 2 Division 2 afternoon on Friday with Saints Row 2 back-to-back at night with Schmag. Saturday Sims 4 at like 7 with Saints Row 2 at night. Now Sunday we'll have Sims, we'll have Battlefield 5 Battle Royale open the subs, and we'll also have Minecraft open the subs. Is the current thought on this entire scenario. So thank you guys for watching. Like and sub. Shout out to that Door Smasher, aka all the different names, Drift King, Gamer Legend. I'm not sure what you want to call me by. Shout out to Peter who stopped in. Sorry you couldn't join. But that's going to be it, guys. Hope you enjoyed. I will catch you guys later. Tune in Wednesday for a continuation. Like I said, I want to have subs who come in who help. Depending how many people come, we might be able to get it done in like 5 minutes. Put in the glass on those 2 buildings. Maybe I'll work on this building right here, while Schmag works up in the city, or Schmag can help me. I'm not sure what he wants to work on. I think he was working on the bunker up in the Hidden Valley, so we'll see what happens. Catch you guys later. Peace out.